Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. You've seen this dress a few times because I'm doing these all on the same day. Today's all about the veggies. Today I've done green beans and I've done turnip roots, and then I'm going to show you how I like to cook some peas. So what I have is a 2-pound bag of sweet peas that was frozen and now it's defrosted. I have some off the bone morel oven roasted turkey breast, and then some yellow onion. This is yellow onion. I generally do buy white onion, which is why I keep saying that mistakenly. So instead of cast iron, today we're going to just be using a skillet. Get the heat running up under it at a medium heat. And I have some canola oil that I'm going to add just to saute the onions in. We're going to let that get hot, and then I'm just going to add a handful of onions, maybe half a cup or a little bit more, I'm not sure. And it'll be about 2 ounces of turkey. You can use bacon, you can use whatever meat that you'd like, whatever kind of protein you'd like. I think that the turkey gives the peas a lovely flavor, and that's how I like it, so that's how I do it. But again, you take these recipes and you make them your own. This is what works for me for my lunches. I don't use bacon in everything. I know it might seem like it, but bacon has a high fat content, and I do try to watch my fats because of the heart disease that runs in my family. So sometimes I use the turkey. This off the bone turkey, I'm going to show you what it looks like. It looks kind of like a boneless ham, but it's turkey breast, and it is my go-to. I love it. It is my go-to for a quick snack. In the afternoons, I'll eat a couple of ounces of turkey. It's a great way to get in a little extra protein, and I struggle with the amount of protein that I need. So now that we've got some warm oil here, I'm going to add just a little bit of onion. Get that going. And of course I have something else going over here, so I'm going to stir it too. This is the turnip root from earlier, and it's almost finished. So we just get this onion stirred up in the fat. And then, because these peas were frozen and now they are defrosted, they won't have to go in the pan very long before they get mushy. Mushy peas are not great unless you're a baby. So what I'll do is I'll cook down the onion, and then I'll add the turkey to it, kind of get a little color on all of that, and then I'll throw in the peas and turn off the fire and cover it. That'll heat the peas through, get all the flavors to meld, and then I'll just put it in the fridge and dish out a little bit every time I want to eat some. So here we go. About 2 ounces of turkey diced up to go in with the onion. A little bit of that juice from the turkey, because that's just how we roll here on the farm. Just gonna saute this down. Turn up the heat just a little bit. Oh, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but there are cats going crazy in the background. They're chasing each other. They're chasing a little piece of straw paper, like that you get off the straw at the restaurant, and they're doing crazy things. Vivian is now tiptoeing behind the camera in fear that you'll see her from behind the camera. She's a little odd, but she's cute, so we let it go. There are dogs outside chasing each other and barking at nothing. There are cats inside chasing paper. And there are children everywhere. This is what this farm is like right now. We do have, I wanted to tell you a little bit about our farm, because if you've been watching this channel, you've seen some of the updates, and there will be more updates coming this week. But we have a little garden spot now where Tim has planted and has done his thing that he loves, and you can see behind me all of the vegetables that we're getting, and some of them have gone bad because we were gone all weekend and didn't get to use them. So we've got some peppers and cucumbers and squash and zucchini and tomatoes and all sorts of wonderful fresh vegetables that make all of the people that live here very, very happy. So we just get this going a little bit until the onions are the color that you like them. You know, if you like your onions kind of crunchy in your vegetables, you don't really have to saute them all that much. I don't like the crunchy onions. They tend to give me indigestion, and that's rough in the middle of the afternoon. So I saute them until they're completely see-through and kind of glossy. And then I add the peas. So, you know, this is one of those things that you can just do how you like to do it, and that's fabulous. So if you like them crunchy, leave them crunchy. If you like bacon instead of turkey, put bacon. Or if you like ham instead of turkey, put ham. However you like it, whatever will make you happy, that's how you do it. And that's the best way to have your veggies and eat them too. Because, you know, if they don't taste good, you're not going to eat them. So we're just going to keep stirring here till these onions saute down. And then what I have is a 2-pound bag of sweet peas. So, you know, 2 pounds of peas, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. And they were frozen, but they're not anymore. So they are beautiful little tiny green peas, and they are super cute, and they are going to be delicious. They have just a hint of sweet, but they're not, I mean, they're called sweet peas, but they're not like sugar or anything like that. They're just small, so they have a sweetness to them that they wouldn't have if they grew a little bit longer. We have been known to grow peas on occasion. They're actually hard for Tim to keep up because you have to tend to them every day, and that's hard for him, and he doesn't let me in the garden, so I can't help him with that. He doesn't do green beans for the same reason. They're kind of hard to keep up with, and you have to tend to them a couple times a day, and that's hard for him with his work schedule right now. We're hoping that once the house is done and some of the debt is paid off, he'll be able to be home a little bit more, and then he can get in the garden and really do all of the things that he loves, which would be fabulous. It'd be really, really cool. So, anyway, we've got the onion cooking behind me. I'm sure you can hear it. I don't know, can you hear it? I bet you can hear it now. The fan is really loud. It's a commercial grade fan because we have 10 burners. So this onion's not quite see-through yet, but it's getting there. And it'll just keep working. Now, I'll turn the fan back on. It's important to cook with a fan because it sucks all that humidity out. And down here in the south where it's really, really humid anyway, it tends to get kind of sticky and the surfaces all get kind of gross. Well, this is one big room and you don't want all of the surfaces in one big room to get really gross. So it's the living room, dining room, kitchen, all of it combined. Eventually there will be even bookshelves. They aren't built yet, but eventually there will be bookshelves. So, you know, it's a pretty cool setup that we have here. We designed it for us and it works for us. So anyway, the veggies are just about done. We'll be adding the peas here shortly. And then we'll have yet one more vegetable for the week. So we just take this bag of peas and add it in, and it becomes this beautiful bright colored dish. I'm going to turn it down, add a little bit of water to steam it. And that's how you do it. Thanks for visiting with me in my kitchen today and have a lovely day. Bye, everybody.